Hey, this is TJ's Garage. We're back. We're going to put this tire on the rim. If you looked at the last video of how to get the tire off with the jigsaw and the drill, hey, it works. So if you look here closely, this is what we cut off. And remember I was telling you, listen for the snap of the steel belts. If you look closely here, you can see the steel belts look like a rope. And that's what you're hearing. You're hearing the pop of all the strands of that steel rope basically snapping when you're cutting this. Okay, so here's what we got off. Got the tire off. We're putting a Polaris tire on here. It works. My neighbor didn't want to get too involved with putting tires on, so we're going to put it on the rim with the Harbor Freight mounting apparatus. I guess that's all you can call it. So I made this little disc, put this on the rim. This comes with the actual tool itself. Put this on. Now if you look at this, you'll see it's slanted. The way to lock it in to catch your threads is you pull forward. This, you hear the click, and then you tighten it down. Okay? And it's just like any other tire machine. You're going to want to take your tire, get your wet rag, wet down the bead. You can put soap on it. Some people use that bead lock. That's a little overkill for an ATV tire. A little soap on there. Okay. Then you put it on. Start at the valve stem, because you don't want to be prying against the valve stem. Okay. Put it on, push down, and twist. Okay? Basically, that's what you got. Take your extra long tire spoons. These are from Harbor Freight. They work fantastic. And we're just going to pry the tire on. You want to push down a little bit as you go. There, it's on. No problem. Okay? Just remember, when you do put the tire on, make sure if your tires are directional as far as the tread goes, you're putting it in the right direction. This tire is going to go clockwise on the right hand side. You can tell here the V clockwise on the right hand side if you see the bead. The lugs, I should say. Lugs pointing an arrow clockwise right hand side. Okay? I'm going to take a rag again, wipe it down, get a little wet. Now the outside is a little harder because you have to keep the inside tire in the middle of the rim or else it's going to bind. So you keep the inside of the bead here on the inside of the rim. Start again. Your valve stem. Give it a twist. Keep it down below the rim, more so towards the center of the tire. All right. This shouldn't be bad. You're going to be working with two tire spoons at this time though. Make sure you keep that tire down in the middle of the rim because that's the lowest spot. It's going to give you the most slack in the tire. Okay? Keep your one tire spoon there. As long as you got that tire low, you should not have any problem. Just like that. Okay? Take your last iron. You're on. Okay? No problem. So here's your tire. You got it on the rim. Everybody's like, well, how do I inflate it? I don't have the cheetah or whatever that inflatable tool is. Everybody knows about the strap trick. The strap trick. Here's what we're going to do with the strap trick. Okay. This is how you inflate it. First of all, make sure that your valve stem is still out. Do not put the valve stem in yet. Okay? Take your strap and run it around the tire in the middle of the tire. Just the middle, because you want to squeeze it. You want to expand the edge of the tire. Pull it tight. If this works, you'll be enlightened. Okay, got your strap around the middle. Ratchet it down. Don't go insane yet. Okay, now to fill it, a lot of people don't know this, but you do not need a valve, a tire filler. You don't need this. The air is coming out of this too slow. You go straight to the chuck, okay? You watch real close here, watch. There's your pop. There's your pop. Take it off, put your finger on here, release your strap. Now the strap's gonna pop, so be careful with your fingers. All right, there you go. There's your pop, okay? Let some air out, because these are low pressure tires. Let some air out. All right, come over here. Get your valve stem. Put your valve stem in, make sure you hold it down so it doesn't go sailing across the room in case you let go of it. Put your stem in, tighten it up with your stem removal tool, right? There you go. You're done. Very simple. It's not as hard as you think it is. Don't be afraid to tackle it yourself because it's not really that hard. Tool-wise, a couple spoons from Harbor Freight. You don't even need the apparatus to hold the tire on. You could do this by hand or by kneeling in the center of the rim in the driveway. So that's it. Simple. That's about it for today.